all the improvements in space since the last time we talked to you.
We've been off the air for about 50 years, so we have a lot to catch you up on. Our first story is about all things in technology.
In 1962, Russia launched Sputnik into space. It was the first man-made object in space. After achieving this milestone, the world decided to shift their focus from reaching space to studying and exploring our planetary universe.
Which leads us to our most recent space expedition, Curiosity. Curiosity landed on Mars on August 6, 2012. We didn't get here overnight, though. There were many steps in between which helped us progress.
In order to get where we are today, we've had to implement many changes to the way our rockets work.
The first rocket was a V2 rocket. After we won the war, we stole off the space team.
Yep. We then developed the V2 into the Redstone rocket. Then the Russians kept improving on the original V2 until it became the R7.
All rockets are now some variation of an R7.
Now we know a little more about the improvements made to the rockets. Let's go to Megan, who's got an interview with Juan Carlos to learn some about the less successful missions.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm here with Juan Carlos. So Juan Carlos, can you tell us a little bit about how the U.S. responded to the launch of Sputnik?
See, well, after the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, we launched Project Vanguard in our attempt to catch up with the Soviet space program.
And how did that go?
Let's just say our first rocket was deemed Sputnik.
Ouch.
See, I know. Unfortunately, we had a man named Werner von Braun. He helped us launch our first successful satellite, Explorer 1. 11 years after that, we landed a man on the moon. Now that's a great example of the American drive to be the best. Now we arguably have the best space program in the world.
Well, that's all the time we have for this segment. Let's go back to Marissa and Faiza at the station. This newscast is brought to you by Blazing Blazers.
Go from snoozecast to newscast.
Thank you, Megan. Now let's talk about what truly inspired us to reach for the stars.
I guess we can give credit to the space racers from the U.S. and the USSR. The two nations have had many political tensions which further inspired the competitive spirit.
Exactly. The competition got so intense that the U.S. decided to integrate more math and science into schools. We did this in order to have the next generation be a step ahead of the Soviets.
It all really started with the Sputnik. The U.S. had felt as though the Soviets already had a head start.
In addition to the integration of math and science into schools, the U.S. took it a step further to create NASA, which is a space program.
This was a step in the right direction because NASA was the program that really brought the U.S. space endeavors to the next level. With the help of the brilliant minds of NASA, the U.S. was able to have the first man in the moon.
But we didn't stop there. The U.S. continued to keep the ball rolling, and within a few years of the moon landing, we sent out the Pioneer 10 to photograph Jupiter, and in 1990 we launched the Hubble telescope.
Thanks, Marissa. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today.
See you next time on Blue Moon News.
This show is brought to you by Jandals.
Hey, I like your shoes. Are those Air Bethlehems?
No, they're the Hugh Rose
Hey, where'd you get them?
Academy.
How much were they?
Like $8.
Wow.